Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to episode 7 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Vampire Coast Let's Play as Luthor Harkon. Remember as always to check the description to find the playlist and any other relevant information such as the mods I'm using, my music, or the PC specs. Episodes of this series are posted on Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least typically. This one's a bit of an outlier. And as always, please do consider sharing the series, liking the videos, and commenting to help it continue to grow. Alright, so in the last episode, we fought some rogue pirates at sea over some lost treasure, and then we pushed deeper into the jungles to defeat Gorok once again, just outside one of the Blessed Dread's settlements. But we're now on the offensive. We've gone deeper into the jungle and positioned Luthor just outside of Axlotl, and we also have reinforcements on the way. And that's basically where we left off. We've really taken the fight to Itza now as our primary target, and we spent much of last episode kind of licking our wounds from one of the previous battles. So, I've been having a look around. One thing I just want to do really quickly, because we've already mostly done this turn, is just get rid of this building here, the Fell Hollows. It allows me to recruit Fell Bats and then so on and so forth, all the way up to a Death Shriek Terrorgeist. Now, we'll never get tier 4 and 5 in this place, and I don't really think I'm going to recruit these units here, especially not out here specifically. We could obviously do it globally, but I'm just going to get rid of the building. It doesn't seem suited to a small little island province like this, so we'll get rid of that, maybe change it out for some money or something, and we can benefit in other ways. Alright, so, at the moment, the plan is to go for Remataklan. Luthor Harkon has positioned himself just outside, Penny is on the way, and I noticed that a war has been declared against Itza by the Jagged Horn tribe. Now, these are the beastmen that appeared somewhere around down here before, which is great. We've had such a great string of good luck where, for whatever reason, when we're picking an enemy, a lot of people are piling on top of them. Because Itza are also at war with the Blessed Dread as well. And it might just, take away a bit of their focus on us. Similarly, Zlatlan has had multiple enemies and stuff, so we've had we're kind of a little bit lucky that not everything's just been concentrated on us all at once. Because it usually does go that way. I think we've just been lucky. So that's kind of the plan at the moment. I didn't really want to change any buildings or anything else. I just wanted to sort out that one building. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just end the turn and we'll begin this siege of Axlotl next turn. Okay, I'm not sure why my camera has jolted all the way up here. Let's just head back down here. Now, I was actually going to talk about this. I saw this just kick off. This is actually a really big problem. A rite of primeval glory has been performed by Itza. A herd of great beasts from the deepest jungles of Lustria have gathered at their capital, ready for war. Now, if memory serves me correctly, I don't quite remember what it happens in Grimhammer, but from the vanilla game, this rite basically gives them a full stack of just monstrous beasts that are insane, and it costs something like 25,000 to make it happen. Now, I can't remember if the army goes away after a certain amount of time or if they just get it. And I guess they have to sustain it with their economy, maybe. But that is actually a really good play from the AI as we push closer towards Itza, because they've just generated a full stack army there that's going to be basically stronger than anything we have, I think. So I might have to rethink this plan. Now, I'm going to go for Axlotl still, but I might double back then to Zlanhuapek and just raise that and just kind of weaken them that way. And maybe, just maybe, Itza will focus on the Beastmen instead. It looks like actually the Beastmen are sieging here. This town's on fire. So that would be perfect if they sent their army off that way. Maybe had a battle with the Beastmen. I would imagine they'd win, but they might be weakened. So we have to play that to our advantage if we can. Alright, so the Fuming Serpent has had its building destroyed. Oh, a personality is taken over. We're now the Mad. Paranoia, although a sign of madness, doesn't mean they aren't all out to get you, and you shouldn't kill them first. Weapon strength 25%, melee attack 15, and we have the Rampage attribute where we lose control of him, which could be annoying. So, there's actually... Oh, I didn't know this. There is an exotic animal market here. I was just going to go with the default slave pits, but I guess I'll go with that instead. Hopefully one day we'll actually get some trade going.
Count Noctilus, I'll always fight.
I have only really tried it with him. It's moderate chance. Maybe we could encourage him a little bit more. How much money do we have? We've got 1,700. Let's 640. It's pretty reasonable.
This is futile.
This is unbelievable. No one else is going to trade with us. If he won't, he's one of the people that likes us the most. He still doesn't want to do it. But maybe after we get some eggs. What are they specifically? Exotic animals. 10 cages of exotic animals resource. Yeah, so let's try that. Maybe the more of those we get, more likely we'll get some trade going. The other thing I want to do in 2 turns, this is going to be done, so what we can do is get that money back. The plunder pile is only going to take a turn. And then income from raiding is increased, and income from slave pits is increased. Alright. Alright, let's get ready for battle against Axlotl. Now, it looks like they didn't actually recruit as much as I thought they would. Maybe 1, maybe 2 units?
Undead pirates!
Not bad at all.
Make corpse.
So, a lot of skink cohorts, a lot of missiles, just generally. Holy crap, the whole garrison is practically missiles. And then they've got 2 Swords Warriors and stuff. Okay. Cold One Spear Riders. Well, we're bringing up Penny Wake anyway, so it's not that bad.
Admiral of the fleet.
So Force Marcher up together. We can actually shift the mortars into Luthor's army. Might be better, because then we don't have to bring them in from the side of the map and wait for them. 1, 2, 3. And let's exchange some units that we don't want anymore. Let's get all 4 of these guys. Those 3, and just send those 2 back as well. Sorry, it's a bit laggy doing this for some reason. There we go.
Overland.
And that should work out better, because we have Sir Chris in Luthor's army anyway, so that's going to buff the mortars slightly, I think. He has benefits for ammunition at the very least. I guess we could just check, just to be doubly certain before we jump in.
I smell a defect.
Missile strength, 8% for artillery units. So there you go, 8% for artillery.
Had to waste.
Pyrrhic victory, I think we can do better than that. This seems really not fair. Feral Cold Ones, that army ability is there because of that right that they did, as far as I know. Anyway, let's begin. Alright, we are in battle, and interestingly, I think this is actually a GCCM map, because we're fighting a minor battle, but the town is actually half the map. And in the vanilla game, they don't really do that. They kind of have them on the outskirts, unless there's a wall. So this is a GCCM map, which means it's a modded map, which means the AI might be a little bit erratic. We'll have to see how they handle themselves. But it's kind of an interesting looking map. I don't think I've ever seen it before. It's really like open at the front, which is good. That's kind of what you want to do, to let the AI, because the AI basically assumes that they're playing a land battle, I think. And they just have to spawn back here, although they do have a little capture point. Yeah, they have a victory point, a plaza. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something different going on here. I don't know. Normally on minor settlement battles, there's no way you're fighting anywhere near the what looks like a town, so on the map. So we'll have to see. But either way, nice to see the bit of variety. So I'm thinking of pulling back because our ally's going to come in that way and we can just kind of encroach from this side. So let's just get the ball rolling. Let's gamble a little bit. 12 winds of magic. Alright. We have our zombie pirate gunnery mob with handguns there. Animated hulks. We'll station them on the right just in case anything comes at us that way. Let's get our cannons, our mortars all together there. Separate them just a little bit so they're not all grouped. And then we have our long range cannons. We've only got the 3 melee units. We're going to have to tell them to run up. Yeah, I'll just pop them here for a second, then we'll move them around in a bit. The bombing units. Luthor himself. We have Sir Chris. Alright, and our allies are coming in from the sides. Let's go. An army ability has spawned an enemy unit. Oh, that's so cool. Look at this guy. He's like on top of the... Wow, my cannons are shooting at him. That's kind of cool. You can stop firing. You're just going to waste your ammo. Now, what is this? A fort tower held by Ita. While the unit's occupying the tower's capture point, it'll fire on nearby enemies. Damage 0. Can we fire at it? Enemy's tower is being destroyed. What? I don't really get that. Oh, well, anyway, just while we're doing that, let's bring in our buddies. Just get them moving. So, let's tell them to go off map. You're too damaged to fight in this battle, and so are you. So they can go back off the map. That way we preserve the unit. Don't have to worry about them dying. And they seem to be staying back. Yeah, this is really perplexing. I guess you guys can let me know in the comments, but it almost feels like they think they're fighting a siege. Maybe GCCM does that now. I don't know. I'm kind of new. Well, I haven't played it in a long time, but it's almost like they think they're fighting a siege. Very interesting if they've done that, because normally these are land battles, so... Because it didn't have walls, so pretty cool. Actually, that'd be quite the feat, really, if they've got that, if they pulled that off. So it looks like we've got a way in on this side, so maybe we'll send some gunners over there. We'll send some... Yeah, melee in, I guess, over on the right side. Get the dogs over here. Animated Hulks on that side too. Right. So that gives everyone their job, I think, pretty much. Let's get Penny here. And then we just move everyone else up. Let's get our mortars in range of them and hopefully kind of lure them out. That'd be the ideal. So we'll send 2 of the pole arms just behind, backing up these 2 gunner units. And then if they want to come forward, that'd be great. If not, no worries. Let's just move these guys forward. The mortars don't have nearly as good range as that cannon. Yeah, it said we destroyed that tower. We should just fire on the other one then, right? Maybe it just literally takes 1 shot, so if you don't have artillery, you wouldn't be able to take them out. Still pretty weird though. Settlement looks really cool. Yeah, it's 2 shots. 2 shots and it's down. But it doesn't actually break. That's very strange. I've never seen this before. Alright, well, we're getting in position fairly nicely. I've actually changed my mind about these ones. They can come back around this way. They're the ones that are tired, right? Yeah. You're going to be really slow, so I don't want to send them around the long way. Let's bring Chris this way. Alright, we can start moving forward. Maybe just walk. 50-50, how much have they got? They have 1,800 troops. I'm not a fan of this, that they're spawning units left, right, and center. It's like they're getting stronger. Do they die out? Do they have the binding thing? I would assume so. They do. So they do degrade over time if they're not used. Okay. Mortars are firing now automatically. I want them to fire here. I was kind of hoping to encourage them to come out, not go further in.
We serve at once.
I wonder is it possible to fire up there? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna toggle this off as well. There we go. We are shooting. They're actually in our range. So let's bring up Luthor. He has that armor piercing ability. In fact, we could bring Chris back down this way and maybe give him a little benefit. Now, I'm not looking to cheese the battle. I want them to come out. I don't want to just sit back and fire on them. It's boring.
Gunnery mob.
It's not such a difficult battle that I feel like I have to do that, you know? These guys are basically in position now as well, which is good. Move the cannons forward as well, why not? Let's get Pennywake to come up. The whole squad's on the left side here, the command squad.
Seas of slaughter.
I noticed this map is definitely laggier than the other ones too. There's a bit of skipping, frame skipping going on. It's just a weird one to fight. It's really hard to see their if they're routing or not. Alright, we are peppering them with those mortars, but they still won't come out. Won't come out to play. Let's just move forward a little bit more.
Quickly now.
Move Luthor forward. Sir Chris is just about here as well. We can give them the little benefits. These guys are shooting as well. Who are they shooting at? The Skink Chief that's not moving. This is odd. It's the kind of thing you expect from a modded map a lot of the time. Behaviors can be a bit weird. But I'll move up once I get some melee up with them. Then we'll move up. I gotta say though, visually it looks awesome. They've done a great job. Little pathways leading up and everything.
Gunnery mob.
Yeah, mortars are doing their thing.
Luthor Harkon. The time is up. Land lover. Gunnery right.
Alright, moving Luthor and Chris here, we'll activate some buffs and then we'll start pushing in from both sides. We can also be firing on the sides here like this. Alright, the melee is in place. Let's go. Alright, let's activate our buffs, I guess. Armor piercing, please. Oh man, I didn't move him far enough forward. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. Some of the units just running away there. Oh wow, yeah, I forgot that they shoot while they move. Nice. How much is there left now? Still 1,600. Okay, well, so I guess we'll just try to be a bit more proactive. I don't like just sitting back, so let's just go.
Ready to murder.
How's it going on the right side? Again, just that guy's sitting there on his own, not really doing anything.
Ahoy.
All right, let's start pushing in with these guys. Shambling our way into the settlement. Another kind of firing squad situation here. He's like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out of here. These guys are all just running away, so you can just chop them down. Let's move the guns forward. Let's keep going. These guys can just pretty much move all the way up now. Might as well move the mortars up to get range on the square. Alright, there we go. Everyone's been given the order to move up. Let's get Luthor in there.
I'll allow it.
So they've broken as well. They're gone. This guy has 25 health. Finish him off. And he's down. Alright. Sorry about this battle, guys. I wish it was a bit more interesting, you know, but like, they're just not really playing the ball, I guess. Excuse me. We have Saurus warriors over there.
On my word, into position.
There's a bit of a pile of units up there, though. Hey, oh my god, they came out of nowhere. Chameleon skinks. Makes sense. Well, speaking of coming nowhere, but that's not the right way to say it. Speaking of coming out of nowhere, let's send in our animated Hulks and our Morngulls. These guys are actually taking quite a lot of damage. Let's give them a heal. Let's take a shot on these guys with Chris. Definitely seems to aim over them for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah, these guys are doing fine. We should be able to aim up at those guys, I would imagine. Alright, we've loads of troops over in this side not doing anything as well. Just start moving them forward. The mortar fire is wildly inaccurate at this range, I guess. They're just firing like way over the town. It's cool having 3 of them though. You just see them like, it's hard to see I guess, but there they are just firing all the time. We could spawn a unit behind these. That'd be the clever thing to do. Pennyweight can get the job done. I think. She's running too far forward to do it. Sir Chris is taking a lot of damage actually. Let's get Luthor in there to help. Yeah, there we go. Send them in behind. Let's get Penny to, I guess, just get involved. Luthor and Chris fighting together against Rakesh 2. Chris is taking a huge amount of damage there. I'm going to pull him back in case he starts withering away or whatever, crumbling.
We will kill.
There's the target.
He could even just sit back and shoot, I guess. Would probably be the better thing to do. Buff his buddies. Take the shot on the Legendary Lord. Look at him there. Rematak Klan. He's huge as well. He's just like Gorok. Oh no, Luthor's gone into Rampage. Uh-oh. Let's give him a little heal, just in case. Alright, let's push the square now. With everyone we have there. How's Luthor doing? He's okay, he's hanging on. Lower your vigor. Buff his damage resistance here with the Charmed Shield. So much smoke, I can barely even see what's going on.
Very well.
Do it, Chris, do it. Do it. Oh my god. Take the shot again. Damn, he actually hit him as well, nice. I was hoping Luthor got the final shot there, but he just didn't quite get it off. There we go, he's down. That should be it, I think, basically.
Yes, we shall.
Can we fire our own shot? Let's just go. Ugh. Ah. little overshot. Just a little bit. How's everyone doing, by the way? Does anyone need any heals? You guys are damaged. Let's give a nice big heal back there. Let's get these missiles out of fighting directly with those dudes. There's obviously no point doing that. It's actually not over yet, I guess. A bit worried we're taking too many losses. We really need to bring up our guys. Just because we're going to be fighting that big army after this soon.
Luthor Harkon. With haste.
Let's get the guns in. We just need to get guns behind one of these lines and start firing into them properly. Sorry about the trees.
They are lambs.
Alright, Luthor, get up behind them there.
Gunnery wide.
Speaking of getting behind things, we'll bring Penny in and drop a unit behind them.
A curse on you! Eager to kill!
That should help break them just a little bit quicker. I'll send Luthor in the back there as well.
Life will end.
Look at the charge, what the fuck? Alright, nice. They're in. Current situation, just a couple of little units left. At least they did well holding their own little streets, but I think they should have came out maybe. They would have done a lot better. Mongols are still doing alright. I was worried about them for a while. They had pretty low health. Ah, these guys... Oh, they did break. Nice. I was going to say they still haven't broken. Who's not broken then? Is that unit coming back? It's over now. I think it's just tipping in our favor. The Source, Scar, Veteran. There's one unit still back here. There we go. Alright, GG. A bit of a weird battle, you know, a bit of a docile AI there. Docile Lizardman just hanging back. A little bit of a blob fest as well, but it didn't lose anyone, I don't think, so at least that's good.
A force to be reckoned with.
Alrighty, how much did we get? Oh my days, 2,700. We are getting bank from these battles. And a talisman, a luck stone. Alright, rank 12, I assume? Good. No losses. 681 lost together. Ah, we did. I lost one of the dog units. That's BS. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. I told one of them to go off map. The one I told to go off map, I think only had... Oh no, they had 17. Maybe they did die then. My bad. Lost one unit. Alright, GG. So we could sack and get 22% unit replenishment, which is quite tempting, but just going to raise it. Get that Infamy 50 per turn. Unit experience, 100. And Infamy gain, so 150, and then 50 per turn for 10 turns. Wow. Good night. Stolen from the enemy, a Luckstone physical resistance, 4%. Tok Cheek has been killed in battle. Kyle Lok has been killed in battle. Rematak Clan, the Lord, has been killed in battle. The other two were war chiefs, I think, or whatever, the specialists. Confident attacker for Luthor. Leadership is increased and leadership aura size is increased. So it's actually a negative when you start off, is it? Or maybe it starts in the middle and you just, if you lose battles, it goes down. Trade gained a despoiler. Raise multiple settlements. This one will kill until everything that is yours becomes theirs. Even then, it will not stop until death intervenes. I think he already kind of has intervened. Okay.
Undead pirates.
Alright, I think the plan now, for me, is to stay away from that settlement while they have that big fat stack there, and actually just go to Slann, make bank on that one, maybe circle around to the sacred pools, or maybe send Luthor up and deal with the pieces of 8 that was up around here, because we can get a Regiment of Renown dealing with them. That cash injection is going to be very useful, though. We can now upgrade the Blood Swamps as well to the next tier.
Admiral of the fleet.
So we can't really move. He can't move, so I might as well keep Penny with him. Just move to about there. Maybe... Oh, she's in Force March already. Damn. I was hoping to encamp, but obviously can't do that.
Loyalty as precious as gold.
Alright, so we can pick her specialization. A forger, a smuggler, a poacher, an arsonist. Arsonist, missile strength for carronades mortars. Smuggler, campaign movement range. Forger. I actually like the idea of this. Income from raiding, 20%. Income from all enemy buildings, negative 10%. Yeah, let's go with a forger. Better rating. Can't do it this turn, though.
The pirate king only knows victory.
I'm also tempted to actually just step on the high elves before they come. I feel like what's going to happen here is they're going to sit there forever, and they're going to muster full stack and just sail towards the Star Tower. So it might be worth coming back and dealing with them. Sir Chris is leveled up. What can we get? Hit points 5%. He did nearly die that time. Ammunition. Oh, here we go. Tenacity 8%. A rotting Promethean. He could ride a rotting Promethean. We've never seen one of those yet. It pretty much just slows everything down, but it means that he can be thrown into combat, I guess, right? In melee a bit better, but that's not really what I want him to do. I'll give him the tenacity trait. You'd better kill this one, or they'll keep coming back until one of you is dead. Even then, there's no guarantee it'll be over. Tenacity. It almost reads like they're talking about immortality, but they're not. Oh, actually. We can get training level 3. Let's do it. More experience for everyone in the army every turn. Okay, that's pretty much it for this turn. Yeah, I think we're going to back off to Slann. It's been raised once before, so its garrison is quite small, so we can raise it really quickly. Sacred Pools looks quite small also, so we could circle around, raise that. And then it's just, we could just push up to Zlatlan if we wanted to. But I basically just want to step away from Itza, because Itza, as much as I'd love to take him out and like really put the boot on their throats, on their neck, just worried about that full stack of feral carnosaurs, bastillodons, and so on. So let's just end the turn here. Alrighty, so again, another string of luck. We have the Hunts Marshal's expedition is back at war with Zlatlan, yet again. Which is great for us. It just means that their attention is going to be hopefully divided and kept on the west rather than on the east with us. Now I've noticed here again, territories are changing into yellow. Yet, is it the dwarves or something? Again, I'm still not really too sure what's going on there, because I can't see it. It doesn't look like anything's changed. Oh, actually, that just got obliterated. It looks like the beastmen have actually taken it out. Unless it was the... No, I was going to say unless it was the Dark Elves, but I doubt it. So we do have Eldril now at sea, and Teclis is back up and running and sitting at Mangrove Coast. Anyway, let's just get our job done. We're going to head to Slann. Looks like we can get there in one turn, actually.
I have sailed the world. It shall be done.
She needs to force march to help out.
Trooping?
King of the Vampire Coast.
Impossible.
Alright, it's a decisive victory. It doesn't look like we're going to lose anyone. They do have one feral bastillodon. I'm sure if I fought it, a walled settlement, this would not go that well, but it would just auto-resolve it because we've had a few, that battle was quite long. Yeah. Alright.
The mass murder is due.
We have to fall back and then recover. 800 gold. It's okay. Just continue raising it. Another bunch of infamy. We can get technology, actually. That amount of infamy now. A sea dragon buckler. Every pirate's favorite. This buckler is layered with sea dragon scales, which provide reliable protection, yet wield virtually nothing. Oh, sorry, yet weigh virtually nothing. A right has been unlocked. Curse of the Queen's Cannon. Legend has it that Harkon himself captured the Hellhammer, which provided this brutal piece of artillery. They say Bess is cursed. Or more rightly, those victims caught in her crosshairs are the real cursed ones. Awesome. We can't actually afford it yet, but we can get cursed. Oh, we can. Sorry, it just says 0 there. It should say 1. Casualty replenishment rate 15%. Ammunition for artillery units. Reload reduction 10%. Instantly grant the above reward.
Souls are booty.
He's got room in his army.
The galleon awaits.
Yeah, let's do it, shall we? I don't see why not. Let's get it. It's time.
It was never in doubt.
Well, see, it's like the benefits I'd like to keep, I'd like to have when we're fighting. Although replenishment would be good right now. When does this replenishment thing wear off? 1 turn. Okay, next turn we'll do it. Because, yeah, then we can get back in our own territory, really get the benefits, and then push back in. I think that makes the most sense.
Get moving.
My madness is not weakness.
But he's at level 12 now. So you can also get tenacity to get a bit of an increase. We got the ensorcelled weapons last time. We can get all hands. Hey, it replaces Avasti. Oh my god. 15% armor piercing weapon damage is what this one gives you. This one gives you 60%. Now, I'm sorry, but that seems like really overpowered. Doesn't it? To go from 15 to 60? Where it was like 30, you know? All hands, hey. It's the same otherwise, though, I think. Well, I can't not get it. Let's get it.
Crazy.
Not stupid.
Not stupid.
Alright, keeping an eye on those high elves. I'm suspicious. I'm sus, as the kids say. Or suspicious.
This isn't the god's victory. It's mine.
Next turn, this is going to open up, so we can get a buff there. We need to keep some of this money. Now, I noticed actually, yeah, this used to only cost 1,800. Now it costs 2,800 because there was a construction debuff event going on at the time. That sucks. I can't get that now. But, yeah, I'll just leave it. We need the money then because we're going to get that Queen Bess. I wonder how much it costs to upkeep.
Admiral of the fleet.
Alright, let's end the turn. There's still no reaction from Itza. We'll have to see. But they're down to what looks to be just 3 towns now. So very quickly, quite the big change. And if we just get 1 or 2 turns replenishment, we push back towards the Sacred Pools, then it really, all they have left is Itza. And that big stack army. Alright, a Wa has succeeded. The world looked on in horror as the Wa swept over its doomed victims, all shudder in fear of being the next to suffer this cruel fate. Not sure where it was aiming for. The Sword of Cain has been claimed by another. Doom stalks the world once more unless you can wrest it from them. I don't have the DLC actually, so I don't think I can wrest it from them. Hey, there's Gorok. Oh yeah, he's in charge of that army. Oh my days. Wow, just like that he's retaken it. That's crazy. And it looks like he's barely suffered anything. Oh, actually we can't see. Colonization costs. Yeah, well, we got to fall back, like I said, to get that replenishment going. So we'll just fall back all the way to the Blood Swamps. We don't need to recruit with her, do we? Well, before I make that... Yeah, before I make that judgment, let's just enact this right. It might not be a bad idea to bait them into our territory, let them take some attrition, and then hit them, but I don't know.
Yes.
Alright, replenishment's really good now.
Luthor Harkon.
How do we get the Queen Bess? I'm not too sure how to get it. It's not in the Regiments of Renown. Oh, there it is. You can't recruit. Oh, you have to pay to recruit it as well. Oh, goddamn. 3,300. Jeez. Well, what we can do anyway is I want to build that thing here, the slave pits. It's going to give us 200 gold, but it's going to give us 327 because of the different buffs. It's also going to increase casualty replenisher rates. Let's get that.
The crew are restless.
Yeah, with that much money, we'll just jump into the blood swamps.
Prepare my coffin.
Don't need to force much with him. We'll just bring him in and encamp.
Found the way.
Where are those high elves? They are moving. Look at this. Techless and Eldril. Just moving right past them. They don't even care. Are they? They're still at war, aren't they?
Ridiculous.
They're not.
Displease
Oh,
me,
no, they are.
and you will pay
They
with
are.
your life.
Goddamn Techless. Alright, we might have to get to the Star Tower. That's a bit of a worry now. 2 armies on the way.
No.
Where to?
Alright, well next turn we're going to get 900 gold. And then in 2 turns after that, money should be a lot better, I think. And we're replenishing big time, so... Look at that. 67 men in the unit back. That's pretty damn good.
Landfolk are
Yeah,
weak.
quite happy about that. So, I force marched her here. Can we... Oh yeah, okay. I was going to say, why is that available? Alright, not much to do other than just end the turn and then look at our options to see, are we pushing High Elves or are we pushing back against Gorok? I can't believe he colonized it that quickly. I wonder, is the Beastmen going to hit their next town, or are they just going to be content with where they are? But it does slow them down. I mean, I say that. Their replenishment's also insanely good. Alright, we'll just end the turn. Alright, a drought in Poxmarsh. We've got negative growth for 3 turns. The cruel sun bakes the lands. Stormfells, god of storms, punishes us. People grow restless as water and food diminish. God damn. Alright. I'm just thinking as well, if they're going to go for that town, like, see, if they take it, I think we'd have to push them almost immediately.
Fear me.
And I'm just trying to think, what do we need to beat them? Ultimately, we just need lots of anti-large, right? That's what they've got, just like pure large. I wonder,
Serve for eternity.
let's have a look at the different units available to us. I wanted to know if there are any anti-large in this category. Defender, anti-infantry Mourngulls, obviously. Enthralling attacks. This unit's melee attacks can stay the hand of those on the receiving end. Oh. Now, carronades, and then what do we have? Deck gunners. Those guys are beasts. Not seeing anti-large anywhere in here. Yeah, I don't see it at all. That's a bit concerning. Obviously, we have anti-large right here. Halberd infantry. Boarding crew. And then depth guard with pole arms. So it's going to take us a long time before we ever get there, though. Interesting. Okay. Income from raiding 50%, all forces in adjacent regions. Income from buildings 15%. Income is getting a bit better each turn anyway.
Curse my crowded psyche.
She's at 16 units, almost going to be full strength in a turn or 2. Again, I guess we'll just spam pole arms. Do we still have the recruitment benefit? Don't think so actually, damn. Recruitment cost is reduced. Recruitment cost negative 10. Yeah, it looks like we don't have the level 2 experience thing anymore. Alright, I guess I'll just get 4 more anti-large. It's fairly boring, but ultimately I think that's what we've got to do. Just like bog them down with as much anti-large as possible and then shoot the crap out of them with as many zombie pirate gunnery mob as we can.
Back to your ranks.
Can he recruit right now? Or is that the max amount? 4 is the... Oh no, we've got 7. Or sorry. 6.
I am the pirate king.
Yeah, let's just fall back a little bit further then, and
We will get there.
I'm gonna change this. We're gonna get 1 more dogs unit. I like the dogs. Oops. And 2 more pole arms
King
here.
of the Vampire Coast. I hear voices.
Why? Oh, we're maxed out? God, I'm losing my mind. I thought it said 2 for sure. Alright, cool. Anyways, so that's both armies full stacked out of their mines. Basically replenished as well. So next turn we'll push back out and see how we do. How's that high elf army? It is getting a little bit close actually. That's a bit of a concern. Okay, actually, just really quickly then, we'll just hop across. We'll do that recruitment over there.
Luthor Harkon.
Get moving.
Just stop there, actually, because we can get there next turn then. And it still gives us the...
Curse my crowded psyche.
I don't understand. What's wrong?
My madness is not weakness.
Is it just a glitch? Have I got a glitch? I think I've got a bit of a glitch. Damn it.
I have sailed the world.
My mind rages.
Overland.
Just give him a unit. Whatever.
Undead.
Alright, Penny. Get back in
Fly
there.
the flag. The crew are restless.
I did it the wrong way around, didn't I? I did. Well, that's great.
Landfolk are weak.
Whatever, life's too short. Let's just keep plowing on ahead. Let's just get these 3 units. She should, like, Luthor's within the territory. He should be able to get local units right here. I don't see why not. Okay, it works now. I guess maybe I was just on the very, very edge. Weird. Alright, let's do that. That's fine. Let's go. Did I lose the dogs? I need to get the dogs. Sorry,
Admiral of
last
the
thing.
fleet.
That's not a dog. That is. Alright. Okay, so we're in range of the Star Tower for next turn, so if Teclis pushes up to it, he can't get to it right now and attack it, but if he gets there next turn, we'll sail over to it. Might even just sail out and engage them at sea. We should have the garrison, maybe, to come with us. If not, we can bring Pennywake up. Alright, it's end turn. Alright, we're back. A Picaroon approaches. This event will occur every 25 turns. So is this the same as what we got? We got it on turn 37, I remember last time. But this says now 25. Last time it said 35. I guess it's different options? Ultimately, we don't have the infamy to do any of it. Or sorry, the money to do any of it, yeah. Damn. Oh well. I guess it's kind of interesting. You'd want to keep track of like, okay, on this turn, I need to have some money in the bank to be able to do this. Alright, so the High Elves decided to jump off and go for the marks of the Old Ones. I don't know how successful that's going to be for them, we'll have to see, but ultimately it doesn't really bother us. We're going to push back against Axlotl again, or towards the Sacred Pools. Got to keep our armies together though, in case we do encounter Gorok. We're basically full strength out of our mind, so let's go. Alright, looking good. Luthor will lead the way.
I am the pirate king.
And we can also begin raiding on the way in there, make some bank. So there we go, we have Gecko. Still no word, anything on the north. We finished some buildings, did we? Construction completed the slave pits. When we get the next one done, we'll also build that one. So that's going to be another 339 income. And then we can actually benefit. Actually, we could do this right now and just benefit it right now. Yep. Alright, cool. Sorry for... I feel like I'm kind of bogged down. I'm running back and forth and we're just exchanging territories. But I feel like I am getting stronger. It's just if they didn't do that right, I could have pushed straight towards Itza. But I'm just trying to get through these turns quickly. Let's go. Okay, some very good news. Another settlement has been raised by the Beastmen. So that's going to just weaken the strength of Itza just overall. I wonder if they fought each other yet. I would love it if they have, but I doubt they have. They disappeared. Fuming Serpent. The populace in one of your settlements is gradually vanishing. It's the Skaven taking them away again. Negative growth for 3 turns. 30. Alright, Chris is leveled up. Let's give him something quickly. Income modified by an additional 2% for boosting income in the places that he is. Construction time reduced. I guess we'll go with the tenacity this time, because that's what we kind of wanted to get. Alright. Lead the way.
My madness is not
30%, so we can actually start raiding from right there.
Up now.
359 gold, it's not much.
Blood and plunder.
We can back him up with
Follow,
Penny.
shipmates.
So these two together, we're going to push back to Axlotl. Man, Itza has 10 settlement slots? Goddamn. Oh, thick garrison in there, holy crap. I feel like we're almost ready though. Right, so that's going to be another big batch of income. That's going to be great. And we need 2,200 to get even more. This is going to finish improving things even better. Let's see, what were we on? We were on 20% income, but now it's going to be 40% from those buildings. That's great. Nice. All right, so here we are. Pennywake, Luthor, next to each other. 1,200 income coming in. almost time to get our third lord and start thinking about venturing somewhere else while we're busy in Lustria, which would be nice. Let's end the turn. An ocean of opportunities. Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We'll only have time to strike one. However, we must choose wisely. Which convoy should we attack? Bretonnians that are merchants, Dark Elf slavers, Norscan raiders, or exotic goods hauler? High reward, medium reward, high reward, low reward. An exotic goods hauler. So it would appear that the enterprising fellows from the New World have decided to risk it all against the elements of... And of course ourselves, who surely have nothing left to lose anyway. It looks pretty likely that Sartosa is their destination, though they're well protected. Taking their cargo as our prize presents an opportunity we daren't pass up. I don't know what we'll be fighting though with exotic goods. Let's go with that one. High reward. Defeat the following lord's army in battle. It's an empire army. An exotic goods hauler. Infamy 300, 7,500. Faction encounter, the exotic goods hauler. That's awesome. I've never seen a mission like that before. That's so cool. Alright, so interestingly... Oh, it's not the thick boy army? I just assumed it was. We could actually maybe handle this. This is just Saurus warriors and spears.
Seaborn death.
Let's have at it. Well, let's just quickly have a look around. Just make sure I don't make any mistakes. Sometimes I'm so eager to rush into battles. It looks like everything's fine. So, the Beastmen have raised another settlement, but also gone to war with the Spine of Sotek dwarves. Or rather, the other way around. The dwarves have gone to war with them. Now, we've gone to war with the exotic goods hauler. It said they were heading to Sartosa. I don't know if that's just lore or if we're going to actually see that army come down towards us. Be interesting to see what happens there. Right, I say let's just go forward and get engaged to this army right here. We'll just try to stop once I get about here. Bring Penny up.
Who are restless. Attack!
I'd rather fight them outside. We're like on the exact same spot.
King of the Vampire Coast.
Alright, here we go. It says Valiant Defeat. This will be a good one to end on, I think. So what do we got? We have Gecko with his 3 units. This is a land battle. We're fighting outside the settlement. Did that on purpose. I don't want to fight in that settlement again. It's a bit too cheesy for my liking, because they probably just all sit back and we demolish them with mortars. So yes, I'm aware we could do that. I'd rather not. I want to have a fun battle. Well, this would be more fun to me anyway. So nothing too crazy. This isn't the big stack full of Carnosaurs and Bastillodons. Gorok has gone somewhere else. Most likely to deal with those Beastmen. This is all on us. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. Alright, we have started with the maximum winds of magic. You love to see it. Again, fighting on my classic battle map. Alright, good. I'd rather have a bigger hill or something, but, you know, I'll take it. And our allies coming in from back over there, so we might pull back just a smidge. Not that it would matter too much. This is why I have the mortars and the artillery in the front first army, just so that we don't have to wait for them to come in. Alright. Okay, so our zombie pirate gunnery mob. Let's get them in a line. Just pretty... I don't want to go too wide with it. I want to be able to buff them and stuff. Let's just clear the area a little bit. Just move stuff out of the way. Alright, so we have our zombie pirate gunnery line. To about there. Our mortars, just line them out, and then we'll just collapse them in just a little bit. Cannons. Maybe perch them up here a bit. That's really annoying, isn't it? I feel like we have to be up on that hill. Okay, sorry for the... what's the word? Indecisiveness? I was hoping to fall back a bit, but oh well. Alright, it's only a little army at the front anyway, so we have to wait for them, but we are shamblingly slow, right? So, have to see how that goes. Pole arms just on the sides. We'll turn them in if we need to. Actually, we'll just put these in behind so we can run them in if they need to be pushed in. Alright, cool. Animated Hulks. Pop them out on the right side. Mourngulls, as we've done it before, actually. Just stick them in there.
The Pirate King!
Luthor on the right, or left, sorry, and Chris on the right. And then we've got our bomb throwers. We want to bring them in from the sides if we can as well. Tell them not to fire. I haven't really made good use of them yet. Great for splash. It says small splash, actually, but that's what you want to be doing, is stacking them up on a bunch of bogged up, you know, what's the word, blobbed up troops. I'm going to reserve the mortar shots as well at the beginning. Let's go. They just raised the unit of feral cold ones. Alright, our allies are coming in under Penny Wake. Oh yeah, this is 60% damage, isn't it? Oh, I've totally forgot how crazy that's going to be. Absolutely getting gunned down. Fire a volley.
Yes, master.
Right, let's just get these to come up. We'll organize them in a bit. Right, not bad. Nice little first wave. Lord is dead. We've got enough time now to let our cooldowns build up. Alright, the dogs are here. Penny Wake is here. Last time I had dogs in this battle, we left them in the woods over there and they just died. That was just a teaser. Now we have the main force on their way. Let's have a little zoom in on them. No Croxagores or anything too crazy this time. It's hard to kind of see because everything's so blue. Bluish gray. Now we know that infantry can carve me up pretty quickly, so... And look how fast they're getting here compared to... Oh, my guys, they're taking so long. Alright, we'll tell them to fire again. Got the animated Hulks in here. Are they in Force March? No, they're not, so they're animated. They're not, like, weak. It's time to fire the cannons. Arguably, it was time a long time ago. I just pulled these guys just back a little bit. My troops haven't quite got there yet. It's crazy how slow they are. On their way though. Animated Hulks can start pushing out. We're pushing them on the right side anyway. Oh no, my Mourngulls got engaged. Shit. It's like they can see them in the woods. They did that before. It's like, how did you know? Damn, I wish I had a wind spell.
Instructions!
There's a lot going on. I'm probably going to end up going a bit quiet on this one, just while I figure things out. Another unit's been raised right there. Let's send these. All the polearm units need to get in there. Want the mortars to fire over here if they can. Tell the mortars even to spread out just a little bit. Tend to get better splash that way. Get the bomb throwers to move forward as well. It's weird, in some ways I've kind of given up a bit of my advantage here, because they didn't actually engage me. I'm tempted just to fall back now. Especially with some of the units I'm starting to lose. Let's get them out of here. Can't lose that Mongol unit, really need to keep them alive.
Maneuvering! Outer way!
Like, ultimately I want them to come to me, you know, but they've kind of stepped back. My guys should be fine at shooting them from a distance. A lot of them aren't firing. Let's throw some of those bombs. There we go. We'll just let our, let our mortars and stuff do the work. Let's give them a little health buff. They need it. Where are those dogs? They're in combat actually right now. Oh man, it's actually a pretty tough battle. For me anyway. Raise the unit over there because they're just in need of help over there. There's Luthor. Luthor's in combat in the center. It's good. Just worried about some of these units are just taking such a beating. Starting to see a lot more people shooting though, which is good. Let's refocus those mortars. This area looks like it could do with some hitting, some hard hitting action. Do have a lot of dudes there and just not firing on that group. Come on, Penny. You gotta heal some of these guys. They're really hurt. Where's Chris? Chris can get around the side, start firing into the backs of them and stuff. We'll keep chasing that army. Actually, I don't really want them to get away. I'd rather they come back and we could do more damage to them. Let's get Chris to fire some of his super OP guns in there. Move these gun lines up now. We got Chris here. Let's go with the shot into that area there. Once he does it, we'll fire the other one. Yeah. Alright, it's really in our favor now. About to lose the bomber unit though, unfortunately, they're gone. Alright, we did it. Let's chase down whatever we can, fire on whatever we can. Let's keep them as weak as possible. At least I kept my Mongols alive and most of the thick units.
Of the undead! Moving! Onwards! Blood magic!
I want to see if I can raise a unit in front of them and then just turn it around and hit them, because I don't want them getting away. They're basically a full strength unit.
Orders, fleet master!
There we go. Yeah, we're getting a few of them. Nice. So these two don't actually have any flag because they were just spawned on the battlefield, and they won't die now because the battle is ended, I guess. It's kind of interesting. Alright, well GG, I guess. I guess that's pretty much it. Some units still trailing off the edges there. I still have dogs, actually. We should just chase them down with some dogs. Have a zoom in. I did lose one of the unit dogs. I'm really bad with them. I always often seem to forget what they're doing. Or I thought they were like hidden, and yet they still get attacked, you know? Same with the Mourngulls. It's like, oh yeah, I'll leave them over there till I'm ready. And then I look over and I'm like, oh no. My amazing plan has been foiled. Skin cohort with javelins. Can we do anything with them? Where's Chris, actually? Can't take one of his ridiculously long-range shots. Alright, guess that's gonna be it. GG's for the battle.
The vampire coast prevails.
Alright, I'm noticing a much better performance out of our gun lines now. You know, hundreds of kills across the board, basically. The carronades with nearly 300 kills. Don't sleep on the carronades. Mortars could do a bit better, but they've gained some nice experience now. I'm happy about that. Secondary army that came in didn't really do much. I didn't position them very well, obviously, so didn't do that much. Lost the dogs. So we lost 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units of this army and 1, so 5 in total. Now the replenishment is 40%. It's basically like, hey, we're full strength again. Crazy, but sure, I'll take it.
More husks for my crew.
And that army is still in there now. Now we could just auto-resolve it. We just fought them.
Luthor.
So what's that going to be? A decisive victory. I would assume no losses.
Start the onslaught.
Gold tier experience now for the Mourngulls, actually. Even more money gained. No one's left remaining in this town. Ranked up yet again. And we could raise it one more time. More infamy. Infamy gain per turn again, which is continued. It was obviously raised recently, but hey.
Turn it all.
They did just recolonize it. What am I supposed to do? Not come back? Ogre mercenaries arrive. With a great crump, a large group of ogres has appeared nearby.
This isn't the god's victory. It's mine.
Though generally expected to attack and plunder any settlement they come across, it seems they do not seek a fight. At least not immediately. But are looking for the most lucrative call to battle they can find. Wholly untroubled by morality or questions of good and evil, ogre mercenaries could be a great boost to your battle ranks should you choose to hire them. Talking with tyrants. Cautiously, I didn't mean to enter into it. I must have done that by accident. Cautiously entering the ogre mercenaries camp, he realizes not just a single ogre tribe that's arrived, but 3 separate tyrants marching their armies as one. Furthermore, it appears that each tribe has its own combat preference, the likely reason they've grouped together. A reasonable bribe should be enough to convince one of the 3 tyrants to lend you some of his tribe's considerable fat-laden muscle. But how much is it? It doesn't say how much money it would be. Ogres with dual weapons, man-eaters, great weapons. Mournfang cavalry. Ooh, it'd be nice to get some cavalry. Yeah, let's do that. The right of ogrehood
Blood and plunder.
to break Mournfangs is vehemently observed by the Horned Guts tribe, masters of the heaviest shot cavalry in the world.
Ogres, my lord. These brutish nomads are as strong as they are stupid, but do not underestimate them. They are hardy warriors and will cannibalize any foe that dares to cross them.
Jellyfish in a jar. It won't kill you again, but the pain will make you wish it had.
To be reckoned
Enables
with.
poison attacks. That's pretty cool. So they're just gone now, are they? That we talked with them? And did we get
The
them?
seas are mine.
Recruit ogre mercenaries. Oh, so I was saying like what is going to appear in the pool and then which ones can I get? I see. Sorry, I haven't used it before.
Vampire of the waves.
Alright, a great victory. This whole episode is pretty much all focused on Axlotl, but we've defeated like 3 armies now in total. And 2 more settlements of... So in total, 4 settlements of Itza have been raised. So that's pretty good actually for a turn. 2 of them not done by me. But ultimately the war effort's going well. And we don't have to fall back and do anything too crazy here.
Folk are weak.
We can just start replenishing where we are.
I am the pirate king.
And with our replenishment buffs at the moment, getting a nice little windfall. Actually, not really. More, I would expect a little bit more.
The sea.
Yeah, so we might do I'll do these skills in between, or decide which ones to pick in between turns, and in between episodes rather, and then when we come back, we'll see what we need to get. Apart from that, things are going pretty well. We might get some better, we've loads of money now. We could get increases to our ports, 2 ports at once, in fact. We can make the money increase across the board. We can even get more within a town, so it looks like the economy is going to be just fine for a long time to come. It's all about finding Gorrock and taking out his big stack army, and then really getting something together that we can actually take Itza. It's going to be difficult. I don't really know. Without what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. With my highest tier infantry, without them, I think it's going to be really hard to take anything with walls still. We need even more carronades, maybe, just to blast walls down really quickly and create openings so that we can actually get in, take towers offline. But anyway, let me know if you got any strats that you want me to employ. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate people sticking with the series. I'm having a ton of fun in it, to be honest, so I'm gladly going to continue it, even if people were saying like, oh, it doesn't view as good as Anno, and that's true, it doesn't, but I'm still happy playing it, and it's doing just fine, so. But I appreciate the constructive feedback as well in the last few episodes. So that's going to be it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.